Hi teachers! Magandang araw! Ako nga pala si Roy, isang librarian galing sa De La Salle Santiago Zobel School at narito ako para ibahagi sa inyo ang aking kaalaman sa pag-organize ng library materials the basic way. Let's go! Una sa lahat, alamin muna natin ang importance of organizing library materials. Number 1, it makes for the librarian and the users to find information. Number 2, it saves time. And number 3, it enhances the neatness of the library. One tool na makakatulong sa atin sa pag-aayos ng library materials is the shelf list. Think of the shelf list as being like an address list for books. Trying to find a book in the library is like trying to find a friend in an unfamiliar village. If it is a small village, you can probably find your friend by going door to door. Similarly, if your library has only 1 or 2 bookshelves, you can probably find the book you need by just browsing. If, however, your friend lives in a city or the library has several bookshelves, you need a tool to save you time. An address book or shelf list can tell you exactly where to find what you are looking for. Later, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano gumawa ng simpleng shelf list. Pero bago ko kayo turuan kung paano gumawa ng shelf list, punta muna tayo sa sorting. May mga standard systems for sorting books or also called classification. Are you familiar with DDC or LC? Most libraries are using them. Pero, if meron ng system ang inyong school, try to use them. Pero pag wala, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano gumawa ng sariling sorting system. Here are the 3 broad categories to start with. Number 1, non-fiction. Usually, sorted by subject. Non-fiction books, ito yung mga books na it contains facts about a certain subject like math or history. Number 2, fiction. Usually sorted by author. These books are about imaginary situation, places, and people or mga katang-isip. Examples nito are novels, poetry, and stories. Number 3, reference books. Usually sorted by type. These books contain important information that people frequently need. Examples nito ay dictionaries, almanacs, encyclopedias, and atlases. Ang mga ito ay hindi pwede ilabas. Para lahat ay pwedeng gumamit sa loob ng library. At ito ay medyo may kamahalan at hindi pwedeng bilhin isa-isa. Tulad na lang ng encyclopedia. Hindi mo siya pwedeng bilhin ng isa lang. Kailangan by set mo siya bibilhin. Majority of the books in the library will probably non-fiction. And in order to sort non-fiction books by subject, kailangan natin gumawa ng sarili nating subject categories or gumamit tayo ng DDC. Nilagay ko sa slide yung mga subjects from DepEd na pwede natin gamitin subject categories. And now, let's do the sorting. Number 1, sort the books into the categories you have chosen. Kung hanap ng maraming space, ilabas ang mga books at isort ang mga books doon. And, pag masyado naman madami ang books sa isang subject category, pwede natin siyang i-divide into sections like science, like biology, chemistry, and physics. Such a record where books are located is called a shelf list. Simple lang gumawa nito. Pag may internet, use Google Sheet. Pag wala, you can use Microsoft Excel. Hindi na tayo gagamit ng record book or card catalog. Mas okay if paperless. Mas makakatulong pa tayo sa environment. And may control F dito or find. Need lang natin ilagay ang subject or subject code kung naglagay na kayo ng subject code and section code. Then author, title, copyright date, copy ng books, and naglagay na rin ako ng additional details like publisher, price, date received, and remarks. Tip ko lang para mas madali, gawa kayo ng panibagong sheet per subject. Once you have completed your shelf list, maglalagay na tayo ng label. Dapat lahat may label. On the spine of the book, pwede tayong magdikit ng paper or sticker paper. And then, susulat lang natin ang subject code. Nilagay ko M for math. And section code kung meron, nilagay ko tri for trigonometry, and author surname, first 3 letters lang ng surname ang kukunin natin. And copyright date, copy number, for this example, copy number 2 ang nilagay ko. And kung meron kayong ginamit na color coding for each subject code, pwede tayong maglagay sa taas or sa baba. It is standard to shelve books from top to bottom and left to right. Do not pack the books tightly and leave space at the end of the shelves for new books. Put up signs around the library indicating where readers can find each subject. Make a list of all the subject categories, sections, and codes used in the library. Display the information on the poster. Instead of creating your own subject codes for the non-fiction books in your library, pwede tayo gumamit ng mga established codes from Dewey Decimal Classification. One of the main advantages of using DDC is that the codes in your library will be the same as those in countless libraries around the world. The DDC divides all of human knowledge into 10 broad categories. Each of these categories is assigned a number. The 10 main categories are each divided into 10 more categories. In fact, you can keep dividing DDC categories to get very specific subject codes. Each division changes one digit in the code. At kapag sobrang detailed na ng subject code, nagkakaroon na ito ng decimal point. Okay, now reviewin na lang natin yung mga steps. Number 1, create subject codes or use the ones from DDC. Number 2, assign each book a subject code. Number 3, gather the materials that you will need. Number 4, make a shelf list. Number 5, label the books. Number 6, put the books on the shelf. Number 7, label the shelf so the readers can find the books. Number 8, make a poster with all the subject code used in the library. And number 9, update your shelf list frequently. And that's it! For any questions and concerns, you can email me at roy.afurong@blszubel.edu.ph. Thank you for listening and bye! Hi ulit mga teachers! Pahabol na information lang! May mga library networks na pwede nating salihan. Isa na dyan ang PLY-STRLC. Andyan din ang NOSAY Library Committee. At syempre, andyan ang Muntinlupa Library Association. Narito ang mga advantages bilang isang member. Una, pwede kayong makasama sa mga library tours. Andyan din ang mga outreach programs. Pwede din kayong mag-invite ng mga speakers, storytellers, and puppeteers. Andyan din ang discounted seminars. At higit sa lahat, may mga schools na willing mag-donate ng books. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Pa-member na!